What's up, guys? All right. If you're here, villains, that means I've survived my first week in Colombia. So I got here last Saturday. Today's Sunday. I just want to make some. I'm gonna make some videos today, and we're gonna catch up on my first week in Colombia. So yeah, first week went amazing. It was a lot of vlogging, editing, and running around trying to get a lot of stuff done. So like, it wasn't the most relaxing week, but at the same time, it was very peaceful. I don't know how to really explain this, but I'll do my best. So when you're in America, you got like, or when you're at your home station, I don't care wherever your home station is, you do have a lot of like stressors, and you have people here, and you got people there, and they're texting you, and they want to hang out, and they this and they this, and you got like, I don't know, you have a lot of things on your list to do. You know what I'm saying? Constantly every day, even if you don't, even if it's a day off. So what's cool about plucking yourself kind of from that reality and going traveling is, they say a good mark of a man is that he can be alone with his thoughts and alone with himself and be fine, or a good mark of a healthy man and with his mindset. So I have noticed that just kind of being out here, I've already gotten like back on the gym track after I got out of the army. I've been, I've already like not gotten exactly extremely fit again right away, but I've had a lot of time to kind of focus on myself. You know what I'm saying? I've read every day since I've been out here. I've meditated. I've hit the gym. I've gotten that back, and then I've also vlogged and done stuff I like to do. So, and I've kind of immersed myself in the culture. So I do recommend, if you kind of do want like some serenity or peace, like kind of the reason why I went on this trip was to kind of get that mental clarity back after being in the army so long, and I feel like I did. I definitely, like, in 1 week I'm just very calm. And you got to think, like, I have a lot of touristy stuff planned, but it's like that stuff's gonna run out, and then you are going to just be in another country. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, I'm just focusing on my Spanish at that point, and I'm chilling. But yeah, to wrap it up, so Colombia has played twice, 2 soccer matches since I've been here. Brazil being, it's the World Cup like qualifiers, and it is hilarious in my videos on YouTube. But I went out both games. This place was obviously crazy. Latin America, Europe, they care so much about soccer or el football, and it is crazy to me. Like, Colombia did really good against Brazil. They did, because the 2 versus the 6 seed, and they held them, and it was kind of a crappy goal they gave them at the start. I hate it when the refs give free kicks out and don't review it. So, of course, he made his free kick. Then Colombia came back, 1-1, and then Brazil got the goal with 90 seconds left. So it was a bummer. It was a bum ending, but it was still kind of fun to party after that. And then we went out yesterday, and they played Paraguay. And they made a goal in the first minute. They're up 2-0, and then Paraguay comes back and ties it. So maybe I'm the bad luck charm for Colombia's soccer team. But yeah, definitely a bunch of disappointment in that. I've been killing the Spanish 4 days, 4 days a week, for about 2 hours a day, and I've gotten pretty immersed in that. She's sending me home with study guides. I'm working on that. It is also very easy to learn a language. I recommend you just get a tutor. Get off Babbel, get off fucking Duolingo, get off those apps, because all they're really doing, and I don't know, if you're like me, just get off those apps, because if you don't have enough discipline, you do it you do it every day, 10 minutes a day for like two months, but like you end up failing it. Like every year I have a New Year's resolution to learn a language, and I do that every year. Download the app, do it for like 2 months, and I get off of it because my discipline's lacking. But when you have someone to keep you accountable and also speak it with you, because speaking is the biggest part. Those stupid apps, it's just like, what's up, the animals, and they go over dumb shit, and it's like she's teaching me sentences, and now I'm sitting down at restaurants, I'm ordering food, I can get to where I can ask questions or how to gear the conversation towards what I need already in a week. So just think of it like that. I've already met some Americans. I went some language exchanges, and I know I told you guys I wanted to immerse in the culture, but it is still nice to hang with Americans here and there. It is still nice to have a conversation that's not on Google Translate. So it's getting there. It's fun. I've done a lot of things in this last week. I went to Comuna 13. I am going to do that again. I kind of just wanted to get the video up there so you guys would see how beautiful it is, but I am going to do a private tour because I want to learn the history behind it, because there is some good history. I know some about it from what I've heard from videos, but I want to learn it and reinterpret it my way. I don't want to just tell you guys facts right now that aren't facts. So there's that. And I had a pool party on a rooftop, a little African night, and yeah, I just got some stuff signed up for this next few weeks. I got a horseback riding tour, I got a coffee tour. I'm gonna do Camino 13. I've already kind of done the night vlogging in Laureles. So there's that. And then my Airbnb, when I got here originally, and I recommend you do this whenever you travel, because I'm going to be here for 3 months. I didn't book this beautiful Airbnb for 3 months because pictures are pictures and you don't really know. And I wanted to get down here and get some roots and really see if I even loved it. And the location's amazing. I kind of already memorized where I had to walk to everything. So I'm kind of bummed because I only have this for a month, and I hit him up and he was just like, it's already booked out for the next 3 months after the day after you leave. So I'm like, all right, but it's fine because I readjust. I want to go to different cities anyway. So even though it is a little heartbreaking, at the same time, I'm still kind of happy I made that decision. So think of that. Yeah. My cooking this week, I've been actually hitting the market. I've done some shopping hauls if you're following. But yeah, I've been just buying some like Colombian food and then getting down there and just figuring out how to cook. I don't know how to cook, so I'm working on it. But YouTube's a hell of a motherfucker. Like my first couple meals were horrible, and then I made some cilantro lime chicken, a little salty, but it actually was really good. So yeah, you can kind of just, when you're by yourself and you only have to worry about yourself and your time, you can actually focus on things to improve yourself, if that makes sense. So it is something I recommend. I've had a lot of people hit me up. They want to come out here and see me, and that's fine. But I'm like, this isn't just like a Colombia trip. Like this is kicking my whole travel vlog, life off. So, next I'm thinking, I've already kind of thought I want to continue with Latin America because I don't want to lose up on my Spanish. I was thinking about doing like Dubai next or Thailand, but then I'm kind of losing. I kind of want to like focus really hard on the Spanish this year. So I might just, country hop in Latin America continuing on this year. So we'll see. But I appreciate you guys being here. Stay tuned for more stuff in Colombia. I'm going to just start vlogging more stuff, and let you guys kind of get your heads wrapped around everything that you can do in Medellin.